Yes, she'll love that.
Of hard work by a dedicated and enthusiastic team. Not only is it an achievement for them, but I feel it's an achievement by being the first totally designed and built British wooden roller coaster. I think today ends what has been a dream of my father's, to build a roller coaster in his native material, wood. As you'll see, we have a lot of it here at Gulliver's. If there is one question that has been asked to me many times, apart from, "Hey mate, when's it open?" it has to be, "Did you ever think of giving up?" Well, in answer to that, yes, there were times when it all seemed a little bit too much, especially when the weather turned against us. However, through thick and thin, there was only one dream which kept it all alive for me, and that was that one day to see people riding upon it. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to a man who, without this, none of this would have ever happened. Dad.
I think I've got to read that again, so we'll give up there. Basically, you're all friends and business colleagues. It's nice to see you all here. It's great to have you. We're just keeping our fingers crossed that it all works. Now, people from the trade will know that I'm not one for riding roller coasters. I've been forced onto them at times and come off and spent the rest of the day ill. And then about 4 years ago, somebody suggested, I think the two of them are stood here, that I should try this roller coaster in Holland. And I went onto this wooden coaster and came off and said, "That is fantastic, we'll have one of those." So it's okay saying we'll have one and we won't have one, and then it went on and on and on. And then one day a letter dropped on my desk, and as usual I always read from the back forward, and it was Dr. John Roberts, and I thought, oh, he must be selling sort of some medical insurance or something. This gentleman here, and he said, "We want to try and help you design a wooden roller coaster. We've heard you might be interested." Well, that's how it all started. And 2 years ago now, I can remember lying in a hospital bed and having all the plans spread out of this roller coaster. 2 years later, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we're going to ride it in a minute or two. I'm not going to stand here. Everybody in my family have done a lot to help this, especially Nick. Without Nick, this wouldn't have been possible. When it was raining, when the snow was flying, he was the one hanging 3 stories up, 4 stories up. And he had a fear of heights before he started this. He hasn't got one now. The station design is down to Duncan, and I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you feel that he's done something, not just for this park, not just for us, but for Britain, because we've designed and made this in Britain. We haven't used outside people, we haven't used people from America and what have you. So let's just hope it carries on running. Let's hope you all have a good time. And the nicest thing about it is to see the faces of the people when they've been on it. Children now are wanting bigger and bigger rides. 10 years, 20 years ago when I started, children of this age would have been happy with a Ladybird. Now they want a roller coaster. If they want more than this, they've got to go to Alton Towers, because I'm not building anything higher than this. It's been hard work for a year, but there's the man that's built it. Raise your glasses to him, and let's hope that he carries on and he carries on with this set. To Nick. Ready? Here it comes. Wherever you like.